3 years ago, the plant aisle inside a big box store was simple, predictable. Today, you walk into Home Depot for one screw and walk out with a pink princess philodendron like you just robbed a nursery. Something changed. Slowly at first, then all at once. Plants stopped being objects and started becoming identities. But how did big box stores, the places we once trusted for mulch and bug spray, become the new dealers of TikTok famous plants? Actually, we know the answer, and in this video, we're going to talk all about it. Suddenly, having plants wasn't just about filling a corner. It was about being seen as a person who nurtures beauty, creates a vibe, builds a sanctuary, and curates her space like it's a mirror of her inner world. And companies noticed, because the moment plants became identity objects, they became status objects. And when something becomes status, demand transforms completely. People weren't looking for a plant anymore. They were looking for the plant, the one they saw online, the one with the story. And that's when the shift happened. Big box stores realized they weren't selling houseplants anymore. They were selling a lifestyle, a feeling, a version of womanhood people were trying to step into. And once that clicked, the plant aisle evolved from basic office greenery to affordable botanical luxury. Specimens previously gatekept by hobby growers, all suddenly showing up next to light bulbs and mulch. The question is, why did this shift explode so quickly? And why are stores suddenly confident that everyone wants a Thai constellation? To answer that, we have to talk about the cultural engine that made plants aspirational in the first place. Plants didn't rise to fame alone. They had help, a lot of it, because once social media got involved, plants stopped being quiet little background props and became full-blown celebrities. Social media is a machine that rewards obsession. Once the girlies started posting their plant rooms, others wanted to create their own. Once one creator showed off a rare variegation, viewers wanted it too. That's how a collector's niche hobby suddenly became mainstream desire. The algorithm doesn't care where that plant came from. It only cares that people can't stop watching it. And that's where things get a little dark, because once a plant goes viral, the demand doesn't rise gradually, it spikes overnight. Hobby shops sell out. Etsy prices double, then triple. Waitlists form. Facebook groups start trading cuttings like contraband. And when people can't get the plant they want through normal channels, they start looking for other ways. Unfortunately, people stripping cuttings from public botanical gardens, collectors paying extra for wild collected specimens, local habitats quietly losing mature plants overnight, and poachers hiking into protected areas at dawn because one plant is now worth half a month's salary on the resale market. A viral plant isn't just a trend. It's a signal to growers, flippers, smugglers, and anyone who knows how to profit from obsession. And the irony, the people driving the trend, the girls softly misting her plant in a 15-second reel, often have no idea that's somewhere else. That same plant is being ripped out of a forest floor to keep up with the demand. The big box stores realized something critical. If they didn't carry the plants people were obsessing over online, they were leaving money and attention on the table. And the question becomes, if social media created the demand, who or what made it possible to supply that demand at scale? To answer that, we have to leave social media and step into the science that can turn one rare plant into thousands. This is the part people don't talk about, but it's the backbone of why your Home Depot suddenly has Thai constellations. Tissue culture allows growers to take one tiny piece of a plant and generate hundreds, sometimes thousands, of clones in a sterile lab. Not in 10 years, not in 5, but in months. Once a lab gets access to a viral plant, the math changes. One plant turns into 20, 20 into 200, 200 into 2,000. 2,000 turns into a market-ready supply. Tissue culture doesn't just multiply plants. It multiplies availability. It collapses scarcity. It destroys gatekeeping. And most importantly, it lets big box stores buy rare plants by the pallet. This is exactly why this channel exists, because understanding the hidden side of the hobby is what turns you into a real plant baddie. Here's where it gets interesting. Tissue culture didn't just solve demand. It blew the rare plant market wide open. Because the moment a plant can be cloned fast enough to hit mass production, its rare status evaporates. A plant that once took a collector years to grow can now be multiplied in a warehouse or even by someone in their garage. With a $200 starter kit and a Discord server full of hobby TC nerds ready to help, the gatekeepers lost control. The bottlenecks disappeared. And the price? The price fell like a rock. You can see it in real time. Plants that were $300 became $120, then $80, then $40, and now $29.98 at Lowe's, sitting under fluorescent lights looking confused. Tissue culture democratized supply. And social media did the exact same thing to knowledge, which means the very platform that created the avalanches of hype is also creating the solutions that make those avalanches harmless. People see viral plants and say social media is ruining the hobby, but that's not true. Social media isn't the problem, it's a mirror. It amplifies whatever intention you bring to it. If you come with obsession, it will amplify obsession. If you come with curiosity, it will amplify learning. If you come with gatekeeping, it will amplify community that breaks it. Social media created unsustainable demand and then created the tools, tutorials, and communities that teach people how to grow, clone, share, and distribute plants ethically. It is both the spark and the extinguisher, the cause and the cure. And that's why big box stores are suddenly carrying trendy plants. For the first time in plant hobby history, demand, knowledge, and production all aligned at the exact same moment. Everyone wanted the plants. Everyone learned about the plants. And now everyone can get the plants. Not because they stopped being special, but because the world is learning new ways of how to share them. So now I'm curious, do you think big stores are helping the plant hobby grow or killing the magic of rare plants? Let me know what you think in the comments. I see you in the next one.